शुरू हो जाओ। Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever we are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asks you leave at zero, complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Sixth mantra we are reading. सर्वा जीवे सर्व संस्थे बृहन्ते,
सर्वा जीवे सर्व संस्थे बृहन्ते,
अस्मिन् हंसो भ्राम्यते ब्रह्मचक्रे,
अस्मिन् हंसो भ्राम्यते ब्रह्मचक्रे,
पृथगात्मानं प्रेरितारं च मत्वा,
पृथगात्मानं प्रेरितारं च मत्वा,
जुष्टस्ततस्तेनामृतत्वमेति, सर्वा जीरे सर्व संस्थे बृहन्ते, अस्मिन् हंसः भ्राम्यते ब्रह्मचक्रे। जब जीव अपने को परमात्मा से अलग मानता है तो वो ब्रह्मचक्र, जो हमको बताया था पिछले 2 श्लोकों में, ब्रह्मचक्र क्या है? पुनरपि जननम पुनरपि मरणम पुनरपि जननी जठरेश है, इसमें भटकता रहता है। और फिर हमको वो सच लगने लगता है। देखो, शास्त्रों के सिद्धांतों का तात्पर्य निर्णय जब तक नहीं होता तब तक हम कल्पना के क्षेत्र में ही रहते हैं। तात्पर्य निर्णय माने क्या? देखो, एक बार एक व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग इन हिंदी ऑल्सो, because I am not talking. I don't know who is talking. So, the statements which are given in our scriptures, they have some purpose to tell us. What we call technically as Tatparya Nirnay. Tatparya Nirnay means what? When something is said, what for it is said. Forget about the word. Get the import of the word. So, one fox invited a crow to his house over evening supper. And fox is a fox, invited a crow, 2 politicians coming together. And then the, what do you call that liquid thing? Soup. The soup was served by the fox for the crow and himself on a plantain, on a plate made of paper or some leaf. Should we start? Yes, Brahmarpanam, Brahmavi, Brahmagnu, Brahmana. And the fox started eating and enjoying. And poor crow, how to take it? And the fox was enjoying. But crow is also equally same. So what he did, he invited, oh, thank you so much for such a lovely, lovely dinner. Come tomorrow to my place. Exchange. Next day, now the crow offered same soup, but now in a test tube. So the crow started putting his beak and enjoying, and this fox was thinking how to take. This is the story. When the story was told, one elderly person very seriously asked, Swamiji, one question. Yes. In what language fox and the crow spoke? I said, they spoke in Sanskrit. Now to such people, what can you talk? See? Therefore, the Jiva topic in our scriptures, Sarva Jive, Sarva Samste. In all the bulbs, electricity expresses as light. That's it. In all the beings, Paramatma expresses as life. When there is no light, nothing is seen. When there is no mind, nothing exists. See? How simple it is. But then we are so much buried under the body identification, then we start taking that to be me. And therefore, Asmin Hamso Brahmate Asmin Brahmachakre Hamsaha Brahmate. Now this Jiva is thus constantly moving in the Brahmachakra because he is at the periphery, body identification. Then Pruthak Atmanam Preritaram Chamatva. And he starts imagining that, oh God, why did you create this world? Why there is so much of misery in this world? So he is different and God, the creator or the supporter of this world is different. This complaint is like a husband is complaining to the man that he is. Oh man, why did you become a husband? Now what answer can be given? Exactly this is our life. So, Prathak Atmanam Preritaram Chamatva Yushta Tatastena Amrutatvameti. And when he comes to discover, really the one who is miserable is not me. That's it. What can more be told for spiritual life? Up to here we have seen in our last mantra. Now we go to the next step. Udgitametat paramam tu brahma tasmin strayam supratishtaksharam cha atrantaram brahma vido viditva लीना ब्रह्मणि तत्परा योनि मुक्ताः. Udgitametam. This is very joyfully, boldly explained, sung in our scriptures. What? Brahma Paramam. The absolute reality is Paramatma, the Brahman. These three words are indicating the same thing. What is called as Brahman in Vedanta is called as Paramatma in Yoga, is called as Bhagavan in Bhakti Shastra. Words are different, meaning is the same. So, it is said that this Parabrahma is the substratum in which tasmis trayam supratishtham. In these three are existing. Which are these? The trio. So in our scripture, the three has got a great meaning. Teen patta. Those who know, they laugh. Those who do not know, they didn't laugh. So it is the experiencer of the world that is experienced, and the controller of the two, Jiva Jagat Ishwar. See, all of them are supported by the same reality. Now see, Paramatma, Brahman with the conditioning of Maya is called as Ishvara. The same Paramatma with the conditioning of the Panchakoshas is called Jiva. The same Paramatma with the conditioning of names and the forms or objectivity is called as the Jagat. So Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, these are superimposed on the same reality. And what is superimposition? Superimposed does not influence the substratum. Like when we see the reflection of water in the mirror, that reflection of water doesn't make the mirror wet. If we see the reflection of fire in the mirror, the reflection does not burn the mirror. There is a substratum. Exactly the same way. Jiva Jagat Ishvara is for whom? It is neither for the Ishvara nor for the Jagat. It is for the Jiva, the one who thinks himself to be separate from everyone. So, Atrantaram Brahma Vido Viditva. Now, the wise people know this. And therefore, Lina Brahmani Tatpara Yoni Muktaha. Therefore, what was being experienced as somebody, that portion disappears, and thereafter the great master starts living, be attentive, they start living through the body. They no more live thereafter as the body, for the body, on everybody. This is all the spiritual practice. And what is the base? Base is body identification. First, and second, I am somebody. See? Body, somebody, and nobody. 3 stages. When you don't become anybody, you are happy. When you are somebody, you are miserable. So, the Brahmavida, the wise people, having viditva, having recognized that it is the same reality which is supporting this apparent triad. So what is meant for us is only this. Don't take life so seriously. Many of you must be the music players. I don't have music. So, if you take only the violin or veena and keep it there, will music come out of it? If there is only the player but no instrument, will music come out of it? No. Then the wires on that veena should have optimum tension. If they are loose, like the lanes which we use for putting our clothes for drying, will music come out of it? They are so tight that you touch the bow and it breaks. Will music come out of it? So we require optimum tension. Where? On the instrument. But the player, he should not have tension. He should be relaxed. See? So what is the instrument through which we have to bring out the music of life? is the mind. The mind must have optimum tension. What is optimum tension? Three things. Mind is quiet, alert, and vigilant. Three things. Quiet means not sleepy. Yes. No, alert. So quiet plus alert, meaning he is aware of everything that is happening, but it is not reacting to anything. When the mind is not reacting, it is in tune with the surrounding. And if the mind is not in tune with the surrounding, then the mind starts reacting. Now, for example, I am talking and you are seeing. I don't know whether you are hearing or not. But seeing, I can see your eyes are open. Now, if there is some kind of noise, something, it will disturb you. It disturbs. But I am also in the same place, all the nonsense is going on. I am not disturbed. What is the reason? The reason is mind is quiet and alert. See? Therefore, what is that because of which the wise men are able to recognize their divine nature? Like the instrument, it is properly tuned. Tuning is of the mind. So the mind is quiet and alert. It is having optimum tension. See, if there is no tension, then in the satsang we go yad gatva na nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. So, mind is optimum tension, meaning what? You are 100% in the present. No hang-ups of the past. No comparisons in the present. No worries about the future. You know future? Future. In a school in Bihar, the school inspector went and he was asking something. The school inspector asked, write and read. So, okay, I'll read for you. He wrote culture. Read. The student recalled to read. I don't know what is going to happen to this country. The future is bad. Relax. Don't have tension. So we should be having optimum tension, but not so tense that when you move the bow, the wire breaks. Optimum tension. Then alert. And the third, vigilant. Vigilant means what? Vigilant means when we are interacting with the world, there are no impressions made on the mind as we interact with the world. Impressions are only two. Mama, you take your chair a little this side. Yes. No, not you. Malkin. Take your chair in the center. Again more. That's good. Sit there now. Sit there. I was getting confused. See, the body is with this man and the head is saying, what is this happening? Whether Bhagwan Dattatreya has come or what? Now my confusion gone. Okay. See? So, when we are using our mind to live our life, mind must not be a reactionary one. Therefore, perception not followed by impressions on the mind, that mind alone is able to discover what is the truth. If there is biasness in our mind, then what is not seen. We decide to see. Now, for example, many of you may be mother-in-laws. When a mother-in-law looks at her own daughter and at the daughter-in-law, what a difference it makes. See, when she is looking at her daughter, glasses are clean. But when she looks at the daughter-in-law, they are red. Bhadrakali, Mahakali. See, friends. Therefore, real spiritual life is dekho, suno, mat bolo. Stop reacting in life. And once you take this stand, all your spiritual practice is fun. There is nothing serious about anything in this world. Spirituality is not that you are going to achieve anything. See, the day you recognize this thing, spirituality means you get nothing and you lose nothing. See? When a house, these days everywhere throughout country, the small houses are dismantled and new constructed. Is it that the new space is added to that? Or when the first house is destroyed, something happening to the space? No. Everything is in the space. Exactly same thing. Everything is in our mind. See? Now, like the space supports everything but doesn't get influenced by anything, let our mind be like that. Supports everything but doesn't get influenced by anything. Go one step further. We don't have to do anything for this. Pratyabhijnayate, only recognize this is the truth. The truth is not created by our spiritual practice. The truth is to be recognized. In London, one lady was supposed to come and pick me up from the airport, Heathrow. So her neighbor, he said, see, you are so busy with cooking and all that, I'll go and pick up Swamiji. He said, but you don't know him, you have never seen him, how will you know him? Don't worry, Swamis can be recognized anywhere. He came. In every flight, there will be at least half a dozen Babaji. Every flight. And whosoever comes, according to the queue, come. So one Babaji came out. And he came with a nice garland and all that. Put a garland, did namaskar. No, why Babaji will object? He said, Maharaj, you are Swami Anubhavanandaji? No, give back. So unless you recognize, unless you know, truth is not revealed. See? So when that lady told him, we do not know him, how will you? No, I'll find out. In the same way, no, I know who am I. And then we start getting frustrated. Therefore, remember this, gain is always through knowledge. Gain is not through action. Gain is through knowledge. Okay? When a husband comes to know that he is basically a man, and by mistake a husband, thereafter what he has to do? He has to do only one thing. Don't take wife heavily, even if she is heavy. Take her lightly. That's all. Therefore, after having understood this thing, then continues further. Sanyuktam etat ksharam aksharam cha vyakta vyaktam bharate vishwamishaha anishashchatma badyate bhoktru-bhavan ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः संयुक्त mixed together etat ksharam aksharam cha. See, kshara and akshara. Kshara is the one which is subject to destruction, akshara which is not subject to destruction. Kshara akshara sanyuktam etat. And then vyakta vyaktam, the manifest and the unmanifest. All of them are supported by the same reality. See? Kshara, constantly changing. Take straight away body. Body is constantly changing. All the changes are supported by something which is changeless. Okay, Kshara. Aksharam cha. And the one who is expressing through the body as somebody, that somebody is also supported by the same reality. So, the reality, the Brahman, with the conditioning of the name and the form is the body. The same reality with the conditioning of the Panchakoshas is the Jiva. Both the body and the Jiva Bhava, both are supported by the same substratum. See, and who is the Jiva? Jiva is the one who takes himself to be the body. See, friends, then slowly we are told in our scriptures various techniques of how to think. So, who is disturbed? This is the question we have to ask ourselves. The moment you understand this, that when the eyes are seeing colors and forms, eyes are not disturbed. When the things are good or bad, mind is only the illuminator. This is hot, this is cold, that's it. Mind is not influenced by either by heat or cold. Then there is somebody. That somebody takes this conditioned experiences as real. And he becomes disturbed, angry, frustrated. Now go one step further. The husband who was miserable because of the wife, who has no courage to look at at her even feet, forget about the face. Where from the courage comes when they sleep together and he snores loudly. Where from it comes? Because I am no more a husband. See? In Taittiriya Upanishad, the joy of realization is indicated. Etassama gayan naste ha vuha vuha vu ahamannam 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 ahamannadaha ahamannadaha ahamannadaha. This happiness, for you to understand easily, is snoring of the husband in the deep sleep. Oh, got it. Now what he has done? That I am a husband, this he dropped for time being, that's it. Now what we do in the deep sleep, try to practice it in the waking. How it can be done? There is one technique. This is called my special happy yoga. It is called as selective hearing. Whatever is convenient for us, we should listen. Whatever is not convenient, Acha, did you tell I did hear? Try this. Without any firework, there will be light. So, Sayuktametar Ksharam Aksharam Cha, Kshara Akshara, changing and all the changes. See? Vyakta Vyakta, manifest, unmanifest. Bharate Vishwamishaha. So this is supported by the same Paramatma. Then Anishascha Atma Badhyate Bhoktur Bhavat. Anishascha Atma, the Jiva, Badhyate, comes under bondage, Bhoktur Bhavat. He starts becoming an experiencer. My friend, this I told you dozens of times. Please work on it sincerely. Experience without experiencer. If there is no experiencer, there is neither success nor failure. Now when you are listening, okay, and you are not disturbed whether you understand or you don't understand, just sit, listen. A right time will come, it will click. See? When the spirituality is happening to us, understand a very simple technique. This I learned. I told you, you are all my gurus. In Bombay, there was one Hindu swimming pool on the Chowpatty area. So they used to, Swamiji, come for swimming, because they were the teachers there, coaches. I went. And I'll give you the suit and everything. And then you swim. I'll teach you, don't worry. So when we change, I say, hey, we'll go on the top and jump from there. For the first time you want to do that? I said, yes, what is wrong? Suppose something happens, then what for you are there? You are the coach. You have to take care of it. And then we went together. Then I said, I will hold your hand, we'll jump together. 1, 2, 3. He jumped, I left my hand. He didn't understand that he should catch my hand. This is a freedom for you. Miseries come in your life, live with it. Don't hold on to the miseries in life. After that, he said, oh God, Swamiji, now what? I said, get aside. And I jumped. And then below the water, I went straight away and came at the other end. I know swimming. He said, my God, you know, but why did you do it? I said, look here, I learned it when I was small, but so many years I never did any swimming. I thought I might have forgotten. Therefore, I told you. He was my guru. He said, once you learn swimming and bicycling, you never forget. Why? Because swimming and bicycling is a knack. It's a knack. After you know swimming, tell exactly what you do. You cannot tell. Because you are not learning by mind. It is a knack. And knack is spiritual life. See? Otherwise, all the time struggling. See? Do meditation. Guruji, should we start with the left nose or the right nose? And then you start with Anulom Vilom. You forget, kahan se liya tha, kahan se chhodna. It happens with me. See? Don't get lost in that. This is so simple. Anishasya Atma Badhyate Bhoktur Bhavat. Experience without experiencer is God realization. See? As eyes cannot see themselves, we cannot know ourselves without being ourselves. So that experience where knowing and being merge together, that is the ultimate experience. Where knowing and being merged together, there is no struggle. See? Do you know what it is? I don't know. Then we'll struggle. But what is the company? Where from you got it? How much it cost? Do you know yourself? Yes. How do you know? My sense organs, I leak myself. Yes, I am thinking. No. I smell. I think I am me. No. We don't require any known means of knowledge to know ourselves. Known means of knowledge are sense organs, mind, and intellect. Therefore, that experience which does not involve the operation of these three known means of knowledge, that is the reality, and that is what we are. In deep sleep, none of them are operational. Sense organs are not operating, mind is not operating, intellect is not operating. But when the sleep is over, when it is said, I had a good sleep and I was sleeping happily, so there is somebody. No, I knew nothing. Aham kimapi ne janami. I knew nothing, but I had very happy sleep. Now this, I knew nothing and I had a happy sleep, is known by what instrument? Sense organs, mind or intellect? None of them. So anishascha atma badyate bhoktur bhavat. Therefore, the bottom line is bhoktur bhava. Let there be experience, don't create the experiencer. How the experiencer is born? Dekho suno bak bak karo. The moment we come across any experience, by our default setting, we have to comment. Stop that habit. See, anishasya atma badyate bhoktur bhava jnatva devam muchyate sarvapashaihi. But when you discover your essential nature, that the reality is not the colors and forms, reality is the vision. Reality is not the vision, reality is the mind. Mind is not the reality, I is the reality. I is not the reality, Chetana is the reality. Chetana is not the reality, Chaitanya is the reality. Go back. As you go closer to yourself, differences become redundant. Objects, 5 of them, oh God. Within each object, so many varieties. So we are splintered into multiplicity. Reduce from many objects to one object, sound. Sounds are many, come to the hearing ability. Now sense organs are many, come to the mind. Likes, dislike many, come to the eye. Eye is temporarily available, not the real one. Drop this eye. Come to the Chetana. Up to here is our sadhana. Hereafter Bhagavan takes over. How he takes over? Then he discovers whether this instrument is worthy of using to express through that. So what is our sadhana? Be such a fit instrument which is fully capable, fully available, and without any personal agenda. Through such an instrument, the divine expresses. The one through whom Bhagavan, Paramatma expresses, they are called as Mahatma. And we are Chotatma. See? Saro Jnatma Devam Muchyate Sarvapashaihi. Only one way. All other things are okay in their own place. And the best part is, this is not an action to be done through which some gain is made. See? Therefore, a mantra, nothing to do, nowhere to go. See? Now, continuing further in the 9th mantra. ज्ञाज्ञौ द्वौ जीव अनीशनि जीव शन ज्ञाज्ञौ द्वौ अजौ ईशा anisha. See how much complicated it is. Jna ajnau, the one who knows, ajna who doesn't know. That means the Ishvara and the Jiva. Dvau, these two, is Ajiva and Anisha. They are the Jiva and the Ishvara. Ajaheka bhoktru bhogyartha yukta. And then these Jiva and the Ishvara, both of them are available. The Ishvara is omniscient and the Jiva is not omniscient. And he is not capable. So when it is said, Jiva is Brahman, Jivo Brahmaivana Paraha, what will be our misunderstanding? How can the Jiva be the Ishvara? See? Jiva is Alpa Shaktiman, Ishvara is Sarva Shaktiman. Jiva is Alpa Vyapi within this body. Ishvara is everywhere. How this is possible? See? Anantaschatma Vishvato Yakarta. Therefore, we have to recognize. Now, Aja Eka, only one Prakriti, which is creating the Jiva, the Bhokta, and for that Bhokta, this world is created. Now be attentive. Paramatma, his potentiality, Maya, is creating the world of names and forms, and the same potentiality Maya creating through the Panchakoshas the Jiva Bhava. So the Maya is responsible for creating the world and the Jiva out of one Paramatma by imposing certain conditionings on that. Like out of one man, the father and the son both are born. How both are born out of the same man? The same man is the son also and father. How two in one possible? Because of two conditionings. Exactly the same way. Anantaschatma Vishwarupo Yakarta Trayam Yada Vindate Brahma Metat. And then Paramatma is the what? The one who has created Jiva, Ishvara and the Jagat. So Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Till such time these Bheda are there, till then samsara will continue. And in deep sleep, this disappears. Therefore, these two principles of deep sleep, experience. For that we don't have to do anything, go anywhere, nothing. Only understand. What is the experience of deep sleep? Now what I am telling you, you won't hear it from anybody. Those who are teaching Vedanta, Panchakosha Vivek, isn't it? What are those Panchakoshas? Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vijnanamaya Kosh, Anandamaya. But if I tell you, Annamaya Kosh are separate, easy to understand. Pranamaya Kosha is separate, easy to understand. Manomaya Kosha is separate for all of us, understand. Vijnanamaya Kosha is separate for, but Anandamaya Kosha is one. They are not separate. Have you heard it? My Anandamaya Kosha, your Anandamaya Kosha. See, my friends, we have to understand it clearly. Vijnanamaya Kosha, take for example this one. Now, when the Vijnanamaya Kosha is extrovert, this is extrovertedness. This camera, extrovert. When Vijnanamaya Kosha is extrovert, what will be reflected in that? The world. But when the same Vijnanamaya Kosha becomes introvert, what will be reflected? What is inside? What is inside is Paramananda. Then What is the Anandamaya Kosha? It is reflection of the Brahmananda, but not original. Reflection of the Brahmananda. Then as long as this Vijnanamaya Kosha is introvert, as in deep sleep, we have the experience of bliss. The question comes, where from the bliss comes? That is reflected bliss, not the original. And therefore, as long as we are in deep sleep, Anandamaya Kosha, reflection is the same because there is only one. And therefore, in deep sleep or in Anandamaya Kosha is one for the whole universe. They are not separate for you and me. And therefore, all of us have got the same experience. There is no sense of otherness. There is no sense of limitations. How simple it is. And the experience is same, happiness. Now, extension of the deep sleep experience in the waking is called as Jivan Mukta. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The pashyato munehe, the wise man awakened to his essential self, for him ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati, the reality to which the whole world is sleeping, to that divine reality the wise man is awakened. And the relativity which is very much available for the ignorant man. For the wise man, relativity is not available anywhere because he is able to see through, beyond the differences. See, my friends. So, Ajaheka Bhoktru Bhogyartha Yukta, this Maya is creating this, the three conditions, Jiva Jagat Ishvara. Then Anantashatma Vishwarupo Yakarta. But the Paramatma is Ananta. See? And Vishwarupaha, he is everything. What is Vishwa? The three factors. The Jiva Jagat Ishvara. The three factors. Jagra Sapna Sushupti. The three factors. Sattva Rajas Tamas. The three factors. Gain, loss, indifference. Three. We have to go beyond the three. See? Therefore, Anantaschatma Vishwarupo Yakarta and Trayam Yada Vindate Brahma Metan. So when we come to know all the three are the same reality, but because of the conditioning, they appear to have become many, but in the same reality. See? This background music is good, no? Is it putting you to sleep? No, your talk is putting us to sleep. So, Anantaschatma Vishwarupo Yakarta Trayam Yada Vindate Brahma Metat. So, we have to recognize, as long as there is a sense of otherness, as long as we start reacting, the truth will be hidden behind our own reactions. And therefore, the spiritual practice is to know the substratum. And the substratum is we. If I am not there, nothing is there. See? In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan calls this principle as Purushottama. See? Yasmat ksharamati toham aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vedecha prathita purushottamaha yo mam evam asammudaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata iti guhyatamam shastram idam muktam maya naga etad buddhva buddhiman syat krutakruttascha bharata iti guhyatamam shastram, the ultimate truth. If one has attained this ultimate truth, what is the symptom? Krutakruttascha bharata, life is fulfilled. There are no loose ends left. Who can go to sleep? He who has finished everything. An example to make this point. Kritakrityata means what? I can create any number of examples. So don't trust me and my examples. Get a message. I have 7 daughters. Sapta Kanya Smare Nityam. 6 of them found out they are fools. But the 7th one was a fool. She could not find out any fool. So as a father, I have worry. What to do? Yaar, iski shaadi karni hai. Then wherever I will go, only one theme. So once I had to go to the cremation, and in the crematorium, कोई है क्या लड़का? वो जल रहा है वही है. Only one theme. I had to get my daughter married. See, anywhere, only one theme. And then one day it happens that she gets married. After she gets married, what will be my status? Etad buddhva buddhiman syat krutकृत्यश्च bharata. Gone. Relax. See? Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. That experience is the ultimate experience. Our life is a calculation. What will I get? And with this calculation, we come on the spiritual path. Therefore, we tell you in very clear terms. If you are coming for satsanga with a view, you will get something. I guarantee you, you will get nothing. At the most, you can get free music. It is so synchronized, you know. So this is our spiritual practice. Now you have got a choice. When you get bored of me, listen to it. And when you don't understand, then listen to me. Options are given. I continue further. Ksharam pradhanam amritaksharam haraha. Ksharatmanam vishate deva ekaha. Tasya abhidhyanan yojana tattva bhavat. Bhuyaschante vismaya vishwamaya nivrutti. Kshara and akshara. Kshara is pradhana. Pradhana is prakriti. The prakriti and akshara is jiva. Because jiva never dies. See? Now this example which I give, it should make it clear what this dumb jiva is. See? Husband is the jiva. When divorce happens, who dies? Nobody dies. Exactly the same way. The jiva, don't take it seriously and become miserable. All the religions are based on the foundation of this bluff. See, friends, we live at 4 levels. Waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. Waking is lived by when intellect, logic is predominant. Dream is lived by the mind when confusion and chaos is predominant. Deep sleep is lived by the ahankar, because of which the 5 elements do not disintegrate. They continue to remain together even in the deep sleep. And samadhi by the chitta. So all these experiences are happening only in the antakaran chatushtaya, in the mana buddhi chitta ahankar. And they are not real. They are functional differences. See, like external instrument, they have got structural and functional differences. I is structural and functional, 2 of them. Exactly the same way, the inner instrument, mana buddhi chitta ahankar, no. They are not functional differences. They are not structural differences. They are only functional differences. Now what is the functional difference? Be attentive. Thought in a state of chaos and confusion. That state of the thought is called as mind. Then the thought in a state of decision and conviction, whatever it may be, right, wrong, not the criteria. That state of the thought is called as the intellect. See. Then third, the confusion and decision owns who? Of course, my confusion, my decision. So the thought in a state of ownership is called as ahankar. And the last is thought in the state of memory is called as chitta. So these are the different stages of the same thing. Like the man with the conditioning of the father is called as the son. With the conditioning of the wife is called as the husband. With the conditioning of the son is called as father. With the conditioning of the brother is called as brother. Has he become four? And you don't have to do anything, man. Learn. So what will be our spiritual practice? Rise above the chaotic condition of confusion of the mind. Then you have to come to a conviction. Now what is our present conviction? I am body, I am good, people are bad, they don't understand me, I understand everybody. Without me this world cannot move. I don't know what will happen to them when I die. You ask them, they say, we are waiting. See? Therefore, my friends, this Kshara Pradhanam Aksharam Amritam. The Jiva is Akshara, doesn't die because he doesn't exist. Therefore, when the father dies, is the son dying? Where was the son? One little pot, whatever, wo ladka mar gaya. If the wife left this fellow, then what happened to husband? Chala gaya. Nowhere. Therefore, why this topic of Akshara Jiva brought in our scriptures? It is not meaningless. It has a meaning. But what is the meaning? We are all expert in one thing. We blame others for all the problems of our life. If I am a husband, thank God I am not. If I am a husband, what will be the cause of my miseries? Of course, wife. Then what will be my spiritual practice? Try to improve the wife. This is called Ashakyanushthanam. Impossible undertaking. Where Bhagwan Ram failed to tell his wife, stay at home. Do you think you, Jagjivan Ram, will your wife listen to you? But if you study, understand from Sita Amma's point of view, see, at home, 3 of them, mother-in-laws. Now to deal with 3 mother-in-laws and to deal with the wild animals, which is easier, wild animals. These are the secrets of Ramayana. See? And tell you one more secret. This happened in Melbourne, Australia. You know, this Ramesh Bhai Oja, name you must have heard. He is a very good friend. So he was there, I also happened to be there. And then he said, Swamiji, please come for our satsang. I said, okay, I'll come. I spoke in my language which he didn't understand. I said, I'll ask my boss. You ask your boss. Swamiji, who is your boss? I said, she is my boss. Oh, he is your boss. I said, I don't decide anything. Whatever they tell, get up, sit down, sit down. I came here at 4 o'clock for satsang. He said, no, 5 o'clock. Okay, 5 o'clock. But I did not give my chair. You know, setting. So, we decided. And then I went for the satsang evening time. He was talking in Hindi or Gujarati. So he said, Swamiji, say something. I said, what is the topic? The topic of Ramayana purport. I said, very good. I said, how much? Because once we start, we have to stop. How much? He said, 5 minutes is enough. I said, very good. Now, Ramayana to be packed in 5 minutes. See? So I give it. I said, you know everything about Ramayana. One thing you do not know, that I will tell you. Even Maharaji has not told you that because it is a secret. Only wise people know that secret. Otherwise, people do not know. What is the secret? What was the cause of death of Dasharatha? Ram, isn't it? Because when Bhagwan Ram went to forest, Dasharatha could not take it, is it not? He died. What is the moral of the story? Nobody can be happy because of the children. Where Dasharatha failed, when his son was directly avatar of Narayana, our children are kabutar. And you expect happiness from your children. What Ramayana you heard? See, Maharaj. So, the Jiva topic comes just to tell us that you are someone other than the one who is miserable. So, we are all miserable as somebody. As a man, I am never miserable. As a husband, I am never happy. Now what I had to do? I don't have to go and kill her. Why? She will kill me. See? Have you seen all our gods having so many instruments of killing other than Mahakali, Bhadrakali? See? Jain gods are not destructive. All Devis and this and I know all of you kill me now. Maharaj, spiritual life is so fun. Don't make it serious. Seriousness is not life. Therefore, Kshara Pradhanam, matter is constantly changing, and Akshara Amrita, the Jiva is immortal because illusions can neither be destroyed nor be improved. Mirage waters, can we destroy that mirage waters? Can we improve it? Can we utilize it? Can we change it? We cannot, because they are mere appearances. Similarly, Jiva is an appearance which appears after body identification. When there is no body identification, as in deep sleep, there is a Jiva. No, not Jiva. See, one Gujju family in Bombay invited me for food. After that, Swamiji, our Ba is not well, you bless her. Nothing is free in this world. After giving food, bless. So I had to do that natak. And that lady was in coma. And the nurse was there. So I started talking to nurse. I said, Mama, how are you? Everything is fine, very good, very good. Are they paying you? Okay, they are paying very nice. Now till you get a next appointment, I pray she should continue. And that very moment those people came to see how Swamiji gives blessing. Karnataka. So I took her hand in my hand, put my hand on her hand and kiss my hand. Who will kiss her hand? And then mantra. Who can challenge what I am doing? Jhoot moot. After that, everything over. The charges for the dinner was paid. Then On the third day or so, he came for the satsang. Swamiji, do you recognize me? I said, I have forgotten God. Where will I recognize human beings? I don't recognize. No, that day you came to our house 3 days before for dinner. I said, it has gone out. I don't hold it for 3 days. See? No, our Ba was not well and you blessed her. Now my heart started palpitation. Now what happened because of my blessing? If she revived, he has come to kill me. And if she died, my blessings kill her. See? He said, we could not see her miseries, and by your prayers, God has heard, and she is relieved of her miseries. I said, hey, stop. Why? Do you know? A person who is in coma, he never suffers. A person who has to pay the bills. Dead investment. See? In the same manner, in the deep sleep, where is the jiva? Where is the ego? Who suffers? Is the jiva, the ego? If he is there, why he is not suffering or enjoying in deep sleep? Because it is an appearance, not reality. Like husband is an appearance on the man. The man is the substratum and husband is the mirage waters. Similarly, the wife is the mirage waters on a woman body. Now two mirage waters talking to each other. My friends, spiritual life is a fun. Don't become serious. Kshara pradhanam amrita ksharam haraha ksharatma sharatmanam vishate deva ekaha. Therefore, this prakriti and the jiva, they are controlled by ishate ekadevaha. By one Paramatma, the substratum, the reality controls. And therefore, if we tasya abhidhyana janat tattvamasi bhavat. Then we have to now focus attention on what will be the meditation for the husband. Am I born as a husband? No. By birth I am a man. Then how I became husband? By mistake I became husband. That's it. Then correct your mistake. How to correct? Two options. Separate or kill. But that will not solve the problem. But you will get married again. So instead of that, the simple technique is take the wife lightly. Don't take her seriously. As you don't take satsanga seriously, don't take that wife seriously. So, net result, as a husband you will be happy. If you are happy because your wife has understanding, wisdom, she cares for you, etc., etc., what is your contribution? Even if she is Kali, Karali, cha Bhayanaka cha, and yet you are happy, then you have realized the truth. See, tasya abhidhyana yojanat tattva bhavat. Therefore, once we start reflecting on this as to who is the jiva, who is the prakriti, who is the Ishvara, then we come to know that there is, out of these three, we have to focus attention only on ourselves. See, we have no control on the world. We have no control on Ishvara. World doesn't suffer, Ishvara doesn't suffer. We suffer. So we have to work on ourselves. Now what is working on ourselves? World, accept the world as it is. Protect yourself from yourself. Ishvara, follow the laws of nature. If we are leading a social life, follow the laws. See? And after that is over, come back and be with yourself. Do not carry the burden of friends and enemies. So, tasya abhidhyana yojana tattva bhavat bhuyascha ante vishwa maya nivritti. And when this is practiced for a longer period of time, then as whatever is the flow or the impetus of the prarabdha, life will continue. After that is over, life will be dropped. You have to do nothing. Therefore, the desire to live long and desire to commit suicide have the same error. And the error is, I am body. Those who think, if I commit suicide, I will be liberated, that means I am the body. Body is killed, I am liberated. Those who want to live long, if the body lives long, I live long. There also error is the same. Condition is body identification. As much a rich man is arrogant of his riches, that much a poor man is arrogant of his poverty. Both of them have got the same conditioning, money. In the same manner, short life or long life, it has nothing to do. Life comes and goes, nothing happens to us. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhiras tatra namuyati. Childhood has come and stayed and gone, teenage has come and stayed and gone, the middle age has come and stayed and gone. Oh, Swamiji, stop there. The old age will also go. If you have digested Vedanta, even a passing thought of your own death will never come in your mind. If you have digested Vedanta. See, friends, when the food is digested, it doesn't come out by the wrong end. When the food is not digested, it comes out, we call ulti. It comes out in the wrong way. Same way, when Vedanta is digested, it removes all the notions and you are at peace with yourself. If it is not digested, then you will start telling others better. 5 Mahabhutas. Not only that, Pancha Tanmatra. Tanmatra कहते हैं मुझे भी मालूम नहीं. If you have digested Vedanta, you will attain Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam. You will remain effortlessly at home with yourself. See? So, Bhuyaschante Vishwa Maya Nivritti. And therefore, thereafter, when your prarabdha is over, Vishwa Maya Nivritti, all the delusions of this relative world will be over. See? Continuing further, Jnatva Devam Sarva Pasha Pahani Kshinai Klesheri Janma Mrityu Prahani Tasya Bhidhyana Trutiyam Deha Bhede Vishvaishcharyam Kevala Aptakamaha Jnatva Devam. So, when we come to discover our divine nature. To understand this, take an example. In the dream, suppose the dream is a terrible dream. People ask question about that also. Swamiji, I had a very bad dream. Now I don't know what will happen to me. So I keep quiet. Why to ask somebody dream? We have got our own. So I had a terrible dream. One huge cobra. He was climbing on my body and I was lying down. He was so heavy, like that Gonaconda. What is that? Not Akonda. So that huge cobra was climbing and he came straight away to my jugular vein, took it out, and like the Coca-Cola, started sucking my blood. And I got so frightened and I am out of the dream. Now my question is, Swamiji, what will happen to me now? I said, my problem is different. Why? What will happen to that Konda? After your blood is taken by him, will he survive? When the dream is over, we don't discuss about it, isn't it? What happens to that? Wise people who have awakened from this waking dream, they do not talk about their past. And therefore, autobiography of a Dumbo. I was born there, I was growing vertically, ceiling came, but I did not give. I started going horizontally. And I did this thing, I did that thing, I. See? This is one of the most potent spiritual practice. Don't talk about your past, don't ask anybody about their past. There is nothing worth knowing anything in this world. Vedesha sarvi ahameva vidya. What is worthy of knowing in this world is who are we. That we have to know. See? Therefore, remember to forget. See? So, jnatva devam sarva pasha pahani. All the pasha, all the bindings of relative world will be cut asunder. And kshinaihi kleshaihi janma mrityu prahani. Then the pancha kleshas, see? Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, etc. All these pancha kleshas will be completely dissolved. Then tasya abhidhyana trutiyam deha bhede. In the third bed, tasya abhidhyanat. Then we are now dropping the waking world, dropping the dream world. Then we come to the third body. Gross body we drop, subtle body we drop. Now the third is the causal body. If you are from Gujarat, then casual body. Gujaratis have gross body, then subtle body, and the casual body. Gujaratis are original. So, the third is the causal body. So, where is that? Kshene prahani tasya abhedhana trutiyam deha bhede. Trutiyam deha is the causal body. What is the causal body? Causal body is ajnana. Ajnana is incomplete knowledge. See, I am body is not a bondage, is not a problem. Only this body I am, that body I am not. Samsara begins. See? It's so simple, friends. But we are so buried under this ignorance. Only this body I am, that body I am not. And the samsara begins. So, tasya abhidhana trutiyam deha bhede. Therefore, if we come to the substratum that we are, thereafter, this world which is the creation of this ajnana or ajnanamaya kosha or the anandamaya kosha, it will be dissolved. And what will be dissolving? Now understand through this example. Left hand, right hand, they are separate. Teeth and the tongue, they are separate. The scratching on the back and the hand are different. But is there differentiation on account of the perception of the differences? the eyes tail to the feet. Don't step there. There is a big, stone. I don't listen to you. Who are you to tell me? I'll go there. No. Although the eyes and the feet are separate, but there is one common denominator. Just imagine, for the sake of understanding, whatever our sense organs tell, the organs of action don't cooperate. See? Sense organ tell, don't take, it is live electric wire. Don't touch it, okay. I will touch it. Good. No. So when knowledge and action, they are perfectly synchronized, the problems disappear. What is the knowledge? That in and through everything and being, it is the same consciousness that is expressive. Then, Shatro, Mitre, Putre, Bandhav, Ma Kuru Yatnam Vigraha Sandhav. Don't create friends and enemies and live in this world. Na kahun se dosti, na kahun se pair. In this manner, Tasya Abhidhyana Trutiyam Deha Bhede. All our wrong notions will be discarded and Vishvaishwaryam Kevala Aptakamaha. And thereafter, he will be attaining Aptakamaha. Now, this is another important word. God realization means living at zero desire level. Aptakama. Arjuna asked this question to Bhagavan Krishna. A man of steady wisdom, see, what is the meaning of meditation for him? He is already wise. Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. Bhagavan Krishna answered this question. He says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. Hey Arjun, when a person entertains zero desires, yada sarvan manogatan kamam prajahati. Oh, he is in depression. No, he is not in depression. Then, Atmaneva Atmana Tushtaha. He is content with himself. That is the meaning of meditation. See? Therefore, Aishwaryam Kevala Aptakamaha. Kevala, where the differences on account of anything are absent. Undifferentiated experience. Differences are Jiva Jagat Ishvara, knower known knowledge, experiencer, experienced, and experiencer. All these differences are dissolved. That experience is the Kaivalya or the attainment of fulfillment in life. And it is for this purpose only we struggle this way, that way, and yet we are not learning from our experiences. Therefore, friends, spiritual life is learn from every single experience of our life. See? This being so, etas neyam nityamevatma samstam nataha param veditavyam na kinchit bhokta bhogyam preritaram chamatva sarvam protam trividam brahmametat. In this manner, etas neyam, this is worthy of knowing, nityam eva atma samstam. This is our essential nature. Having known this, na ataha param veditavyam hikinchit. Beyond that, there is nothing to be known in this world. It's not worthy of knowing. Bhokta bhogyam preritaram chamatva. Then we come to know the experienced world, the experience of the world, and the experiencer of the world. All three are the division of the one reality. When the conditioning is that of the name and the form, it is the world. When the conditioning is that of the knower, and when the conditioning is of the knowledge, one is divided into three as if. But in fact, it continues to be one. Bhokta bhogyam preritaram chamatva. So, the world, the Jiva and the Ishvara, all of them are one and the same. Sarvam protam trividam brahmametat. All these three are mutually dependent. See, how these are very simple things. Three. Now this tripod has got 3 legs. If one leg is pulled, 2 will automatically come. Now out of these 3, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, we have no control over the Jagat. We have no control over the Jagat or the Ishvara. Then we can have control on ourselves. What should be the control? Don't react. Only act. The day we take this, then Bhokta Bhogyam Preritaram Chatma Sarvam Protam Trividam Brahma Metat. How it can be known? All the 3 are the same reality expressing through the 3 different conditioning. And now this Jiva is indicated. Vanner yatha yoni gatasya murti na drishyate nevachana linganashaha sabhuya eva indhanayo nigruhya tatodbhayam vai pranavena dehe. Now here a beautiful simile is given. Like vannehi yatha yoni gatasya murti na drishyate. In the wood there is fire but it cannot be seen. Na chaiva linganashaha, but that doesn't mean the fire is absent in the wood. In the same manner, when the same wood is put into fire, the fire comes out. Similarly, if we are wanting to discover, let the divinity manifest, then here tat ubhayam vai pranavena dehe. Here there is a technique which is told in our scriptures. Atmanam aranim krutva pranavam chottaranim jnana nirmathanabhyasat pasham dahati panditaha. This is the churning of the knowledge. And what is that churning? We'll see it in tomorrow's class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.